The water smells like cheese.
Damn it, I missed that train. He would stop at the last stop, wouldn't he? Morning everyone. Today's my last day in Madrid. I need to head to the airport about 2 o'clock this afternoon to catch a flight at 6. Takes about an hour from where we are to the airport, so it should give me plenty of time. Daniel's staying here till Thursday, and then he flies home. But yeah, see what we get up to in my last few hours here, and then I'll take you along on the journey home. And yeah, when we get back to London, I'm on the National Express back down to the south coast. So yeah, come along and see how that works out for me. Okay guys, just thought I'd give you a quick overview of the breakfast. So you've got cereals, nuts and toppings for cereals, pastries, croissants, pain au chocolat, lovely chocolate cake, churros, toast station over there, waters and juices, boiled eggs, scrambled eggs and bacon, demonstrated by my lovely assistant Mr. Daniel. Beans, not sure what that is in the middle, like chorizo sausages on the side, and then along here you've got some fruit, salady bits, cheeses, manchego, and then cold meats, cheese and sauces and things at the end. Morning guys, so we're off out on another wander. We're going to head up towards Plaza Mayor this time and try and go back in that Mercado de San Miguel, I think that's what it's called, I can't remember.
The food court.
Yeah, the bit that was like a bear pit from our video the other day. So I was just crossing the road as I was looking that way. So we're going to go and see what that's like. Check that out. We've got about 4 hours before I need to be back at the hotel to pick our stuff up. And then me and Daniel are going to jump on the train together and head to, well, I'm going to head to the airport and Daniel's going to get off a couple of stops in at the hotel he's moving to for his work stay. So yeah, so we're just out on a little wander. It's a little bit cloudy again today, but it's still bright, which is weird. So yeah,
At least it's not raining.
and I'm sorry if I'm heavy breathing. Just walked up a hill. I've really got to get fitter if I'm going to make these vlogs. Anyway, we'll show you some stuff along the way and pick you up when we get to the market. Not going to lie, sounds like my sort of bar. Right guys, yeah, we're still walking through the back streets of Madrid. It's a lovely morning. Even though it's overcast, it's a really nice morning. I actually prefer walking along these back streets than the main roads. Oh, look, another hill for me to climb. Join us on day 3 of fighting for my life. Yesterday was just all hills. I don't know what Daniel had in mind, but we were literally just climbing and climbing and climbing all day. My thighs and calves were burning by the time we got back to the hotel. Oh, look, I don't know if you can see that over there, it's Homer Simpson over this van to pass. It's Homer Simpson on the wall. So guys, we've made it back to one of the sort of entrances to Plaza Mayor. Just a shop shutter open in the background there if you wonder what that noise was. So yeah, much quieter on a Monday morning than it has been all weekend, but it is quite early, it's about 10 o'clock. So you'll get to see the plaza when it's not as manically busy as it has been. Or cute puppy carrying a stick. Right, I think we're going to go straight across the square. Take a nice slow meander. Just give you a quick spin round of what the plaza looks like in daylight, because I think last time we were here it was night time, so yeah, I'll just give you a quick spin. So this is Plaza Mayor. And there's another building there that's covered in really intricate, beautifully coloured tiles. I don't know if it's coming out very well on the video, but yeah, it is a stunning building. But yeah, even though it's early in the morning, seems to like lots of school kid tours going on. Not sure who this fellow is. If I find out, I'll put it along the bottom of the video now. Show you around at the side so you can see him. Oh, that's an impressive ruff he's got on there. Right. Oh, everywhere's got him. The random man shouting to no one.
Because if they try to place me into their formation.
So I love these big openings that go through to the little side streets. Oh. White van man, get him everywhere. Yeah, you probably recognise this from our video of the day when we came to the market, but it was absolutely rammed. We're hoping we can have a better look around today and show you what it looks like without hordes of people in there. Oh, down these steps. There we are, I found it.
Looks much quieter.
Yeah, doesn't look at all like a bear pit today. So hopefully we'll be able to show you around a bit better today. Also, it's not lunchtime as well, so of course that's going to help. I think we were here at like peak lunchtime yesterday, day before yesterday. That's it. The days have been so long I've lost track of what we did and when. Okay. So now we're in. It's all like tapas. Really, really nice. Yeah, just going to explore around for a bit. There's like tables everywhere down the middle where you can sit. I've got noise cancel on at the moment. I'm just going to turn it off so you can hear a bit better what it's like in here. So now you should be able to hear a bit more of the background hub and bub. Right, caught back up with Daniel. Oh, lovely cheese. Lots of cheese. And it smells fantastic. If you're not a cheese lover, you probably won't like that, but it did smell fantastic. Olives. Oh. Is that bocadillos? Open sandwiches. A bar, always important. Lots of different empanadas. I'm not sure what this is. Are they like... Is that sugared almonds? Are they sugared almonds, Dan? Yeah, I think they are sugared almonds, and that's all like nougat, like we bought the other day. And then up here's more cakes and treats, like donuts and cookies and sandwiches. There's more donuts there. Those donuts look amazing. Okay. So that's one side down of the market. So we're just going to walk up one of the outside walkways.
Yeah.
Ooh, quiche. I do love a quiche. But I'm a basic boy and I like quiche Lorraine, which I get judged for all the time. Oh, jamon iberico. Something in here smells amazing. Bocadillo, jamon iberico, bocadillo. I love jamon. Like, I've had it for breakfast every day when we've been here. Right, do you want to walk through and go over the other side? Okay, it's just cutting back across the market now. So yeah. Lots of seafood. I think I've said in the previous video I do not like seafood at all. I don't mind the smell of it cooking. Can't eat it. Well, unless, again, like quiche Lorraine, I'm very basic. Unless it's fish fingers, fish cakes or battered fish. Which Daniel gives me very much grief for, but Daniel loves everything. When we were in Boston, we went to, what was that place where you had the lobster roll? Ferneel Market.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, in Boston. Oh yeah, lots of fresh fish here. Oh, more fresh fish. Yeah, start heading back up now. So this is now the left side of the market from where we came in. Lobster. Dan, are they razor clams? They are, aren't they?
They're what, sorry?
Razor clams, those.
Yeah, they are.
Oh, I don't know what these are. This seems to be more the fish side of the market. Oysters. I don't know if we're going to stop and have anything. Daniel probably will. But yeah, we're just doing a quick explore around the market first. If we do sit down and get anything, we'll show you what we buy. So we did pick up some, or Daniel picked up some tapas from one of the little bars here. Hopefully that's coming out all right. So Daniel's going to tell you what he's got.
I can't remember. So that was octopus,
Yeah,
Sicilian swordfish,
yeah.
cod with mustard and honey, and I can't remember what that one was.
Okay.
But
But yeah.
it looked nice.
And how much was all of that?
€6.
Bargain. €6 for 4 pieces of tapas. Absolute bargain. And the only thing that concerned us a little bit was she did make sure to tell Daniel that when she gave him the receipt, there was the barcode on there to scan to use the toilet. So hopefully that's not ominous or preemptive of what's going to happen when he eats it. I'm sure it's not. I'm sure it's
lovely.
so fast turnover, the food's fresh and it looks amazing. So yeah, we'll come back and Daniel can give you a little review of what he thought when he's eating it. Okay guys, Daniel's now finished his tapas. Mm-hmm. What did you think?
Lovely, lovely. My favourite was the octopus. It was so fresh, not chewy or anything like that. The swordfish was really nice as well, like pesto and some other bits and pieces in that. Yeah.
The one was it the one you weren't sure what it was you didn't like?
Yeah. The orangey looking one, not the octopus, but the other cod. It was nice. But my favourite of all is this water that Adam went and got us from a cheese counter. So the water smells like cheese. Cheese water, that's what we've got here.
Yeah. It says on the bottle, be the change, and it should really say be the cheese. So yeah, I bought it from a cheese counter and it absolutely reeks of cheese. But we were thirsty. I didn't think, I just went to the first place that had water, not noticing that behind us is this stand with a big ice bucket full of water. So lesson learned there. Don't go to the first place you see, look around. So guys, you rejoin us wandering the streets of Madrid. We filmed it the other day, a little bit of it, but we went to this place called Chocolatería San Ginés, which is like a world famous chocolate and churro shop, but we wanted to get into the original one, but it was absolutely ram-packed, so we had to go to like one of their satellite shops, which was more modern. So we're going to take a quick walk to the old one now and see if we can get in. I think we'll just probably end up queuing for that one if we have to.
Yeah, that's a new one.
Yeah, these are the new ones here, which we went in. But we're now going to try and see if we can get into the older one. It doesn't look as busy. Yeah, so it's just up this like little alleyway. But you can see that even here they've got like multiple like shops.
They must be raking it in.
Yeah, because it's not that expensive either, not for the hot chocolate and the churros, it's pretty reasonable. But we'll show you the ordering process once we get in there. So you've got to order first and then get your table, so luckily we know what we want. Daniel's decided he wants 6 churros to himself.
I was talked out of it last time, and I'm going to stick to my guns this time.
Yeah, so... But yeah, this is the inside, guys. This is the original one. Obviously beautiful staircase going down to the toilets, but there we go. Just at the till now, just about to order.
Chocolate con churros. Dos.
So that's the chocolate and 6 churros. Oh, Daniel's having issues with Apple Pay.
My face has stopped working apparently.
So now we hand this to the waiter, and then hopefully he can find us a table to sit at. Downstairs. Oh no. Do you want to go downstairs or outside?
We'll go downstairs.
Okay. Go downstairs. So yeah, although it says toilets, apparently there's seating down here as well. So yeah, down we go. Oh yeah, plenty of seating down here. So yeah, this place is great. Okay, do you want to go over that side? Go in the corner. So yeah, there's pictures everywhere like we showed you upstairs the other day of famous people who have been there over the years. But this is like it's done up like a train carriage. This is the rack. Okay, so it's arrived now. See that glorious thick hot chocolate. 12 churros, which I still think is excessive, Daniel. And Daniel's hot chocolate there. So yeah, we're going to enjoy this. I think we gave you a review of it the other day, but if we don't, we'll just give you our thoughts at the end of this. Okay, so we just had churros again at Chocolatería San Ginés, and yeah, it's just amazing. If you come to Madrid, we didn't have to queue this time, but I think it's because it's early on a Monday morning. If you're here on a weekend, you're definitely going to have to queue even early in the morning, but definitely give it a go. It's 100% worth it. The hot chocolate is just amazing.
And can I just say, was I right? Was 12 churros enough? Yes, it was.
It was, yes. Yeah, so
absolutely. 6
churros per person might seem excessive, but with the amount of hot chocolate you get, it's probably about the right amount.
Perfect chocolate to churro ratio.
Yeah. So now he thinks he's right about everything.
You'll learn this.
Yeah.
I often am.
Yeah. At least he thinks he is, or at least I let him think he is. So yeah, definitely give it a go if you're in Madrid. Highly recommend it. We're not 100% sure where we're going now, but obviously we'll take you along with us. But mostly we'll just be wandering the streets until 2 o'clock when I need to leave for the airport. So yeah, come along. So guys, it's just starting to spit a little bit in Madrid again, so we've decided to come into the Palacio de Madrid. There's a queue to get in. We don't have tickets, so we're going to have to go up and try and buy one. But just so you can see there, if you scan that QR code on the way in, you can download a audio guide, and it's in 17 different languages. So should be able to cover everything. You see the lady in front of me is doing the same. Dan will get it on his, and we can follow it along together. Yeah, this is the entrance. Once we get inside, I'll show you some more. Okay guys, I think I showed you through the railings the other day, but now we are actually in the palace grounds. Just doing a quick whistle-stop tour, obviously because we've got a couple of hours before I need to leave, but hopefully we can get in, take a look around. Daniel's got the tickets. Daniel, how much was it to get in?
€36.
Not per person, that was for two of us.
For both, yeah.
Okay, so it's not too bad. Yeah, now we need to join the queue to get in.
It's a good thing with British and we love a queue.
It's what we know how to do that best of all. Love a queue. Standard order. Yeah. Okay, once we get inside, I'll record some more, show what the inside of the palace looks like. Yeah, this is the palace grounds. So we're in the palace now, guys. I am allowed to record, but I wasn't allowed to bring the pole that my Osmo goes on. So I'm doing this handheld, so this might be a bit shakier than when I've got it on the pole. Wow. So this is the first staircase you come to. Just look at that. That is stunning. So yeah, we're just walking up these stairs now. We'll get to the top and get you a different viewpoint once we're up here. This is just stunning. Yeah, more stairs. So, didn't you tell me, Dan, that they don't actually live here?
No. For ceremonial purposes. They live just outside near my work office.
Right. So yeah, that's the staircase we just came up. And the entrance is just down there to the left. Do you see this is an old King of Spain? Nope. Obviously a popular photo spot. This room has large tapestries hung on the wall and another stunning fresco on the ceiling. Yes, better bit close up of the royal family. I'm not joking, I think this woman beside me has actually hired a photographer to take pictures of her inside the palace. It's now as queer as folk. But yeah, oh, there seems to be a bit of a traffic jam getting into the next room. It's Daniel in full photographer mode. But yeah. See if I can read the sign. I'll get you a bit closer so you can read the sign. Okay, that one's in Spanish. Let's have a look at this one in English. Okay. This is a family portrait. It's got its inventory number. Again, even inside the palace, people don't look where they're going, they just barge out in front of you. What's that over there on the table? Looks like some sort of small, like amphitheatre, and some very ornate marble candlesticks. But yeah, as I said, just stunning. Tapestries on all the walls. Wow. Another absolutely stunning room. Another impressive fresco on the ceiling. Just stunning. Yeah, hopefully that's coming out well on the video. It's a bit dark, but yeah, it is just...
You know who would love those chandeliers?
My mother.
Yeah.
Yeah, my mum would love those. Put down in the comments if you're a big fan of chandeliers. And where would you put these? Oh wow, it looks like they're hanging on material. Obviously there's cables coming down on the inside, but yeah. There's more tapestries and statues in here. There's obviously a tour group in front of them. But I'm just trying to get closer. They've obviously rolled it back because of it being open to the public. This is very beautiful carpet rolled up here. So this is the Hall of Columns, and it says, formerly the banqueting hall until 1879, important state ceremonies have been held here, such as the abdication of His Majesty King Juan Carlos I in 2014. The tapestries of the Acts of the Apostles woven in Brussels in the 17th century and based on cartoons by Raphael. The ceiling fresco, The Birth of the Sun, is by Corrado Giaquinto and the sculpture of Charles V, Subduing Fury, opposite, is a copy made by Ferdinand Barbadien in 1879 after Leon Leone's 16th century original. Which is that statue there, I'm guessing. Well, I can imagine there's another amazing painted ceiling in here, by the way everyone's looking up. So when I get in there I'll show you. We're stuck behind a door group at the moment. Oh wow. Let me just get a bit further into the room and I'll show you. And it looks like the walls of this room are also lined in silk damask. But yeah, look at that.
Now we are going to go to the second room.
Now the crowd's moving on. I'll take you around the room so you can see it. Yeah, again, this is a bit shakier than normal, guys. I'm just carrying the camera in my hand. Yeah. Huge paintings on the wall. But I'll get close so you can get an idea of the perspective. It almost fills the entire screen. Huge. Yeah, these couches in the same silk damask as the walls. So if that was the pink or red room, this must be the blue room. And again, another amazing ceiling. I'm struggling to get it all in. Yeah, unfortunately, I think we're stuck right behind the tall group, so I guess this must be a Spanish queen.
Look at the hips on that.
With her little dog in the corner. Another absolutely stunning chandelier. Like, even the light off of that is so bright, there are so many bulbs in it. I'm just trying to work our way around the crowd. Look at this clock. So this is the antechamber of Charles III. This was the conversation room during Charles III's reign. It's now decorated mostly in the Empire style, the Spanish silks from the early 19th century. The clock representing Chronos, the god of time, is by Francois Louis Godon. Ceiling painted by Anton Raphael Mengs depicts the apotheosis of Hercules. 4 massive portraits painted by Francisco de Goya between 1799 and 1800, King Charles IV and Queen Mary Louisa. So yeah, that was Queen. Yeah, that's the clock they were talking about.
Bueno, en esta sala se destacan los retratos.
Dan's moved to the next room. Wow. Another stunning room, guys. So yeah, let us know in the comments if this is the sort of stuff you enjoy seeing, us walking around museums and historical places. It's not what we do all the time. We tend to just when it's just the two of us, and with the other people it's more, the fun stuff. So this is the chamber of Charles III or Gasparini room. It's the most important area of King's apartments after the throne room. The monarch's dressing ceremony and private audience were held here. And royal cabinet making, bronze and embroidery workshops were established to execute this particular Rococo decorative scheme designed by Matteo Gasparini. So huge was the undertaking that Charles III only lived to see the handsome floors. The stucco ceiling completed. The room was finished in 1815 during Ferdinand VII's reign. Stunning. This is the banqueting hall, which they're cleaning the chandeliers off at the moment. And you can see the lady on the step ladder in the background. But yeah, this was apparently 3 individual rooms that were then joined together in the early 1800s to make a single banqueting room. Those 3 rooms used to form part of the Queen's apartment. But yeah, this is now the banqueting hall, and I will show you the banqueting table if I can get close. But yeah, just amazing things. And you can see this is the second room and the third room at the distance. But yeah, there you can see the banqueting table. Yeah, more really ornate, fantastic chandeliers, these beautiful columns. Really is a pretty room. So this room, guys, contains some of the personal effects of kings and queens. So this is the vanity sets of Maria Isabel. So you can see them all there. Silver and gold. Over here we have Carlos IV, and these are the dinner service. This beautiful couch in the centre, again in silk damask, with gilt work at the very top. Another huge chandelier. No painting on the ceiling this time, just plain white, but more silk damask around the walls as well. And I think we might be going into more flatware in here, tableware. Wow. So this is... I can't read that sign, it's in Spanish. So this is... It's all glassware over here. More porcelain in these cabinets. Ooh, I think we might actually be able to get a view outside through these windows. Daniel seems to have discovered it already. Oh, at least it's nice and cool out here. Yeah. Beautiful corridor outside those rooms. Oh, can't go in there. Here's Daniel. But let me see if I can show you a view out through one of these windows. So this must be the central courtyard. The glass isn't a bit wavy and they're not very clean, so I'm sorry if you can't see that very well, but yeah, that's the central courtyard. I think that says Isabel the Catholic. And he's showing her with a chest with rosary. So yeah, I think that's what it says. So, natural progression, there's obviously a barrier there, so I think we need to go into this room. Oh wow. So we think this is the throne room. Certainly looks like it. Oh no, this must be their chapel, Dan. So just because you'd want it as one. What about me? You notice he didn't answer that question. But yeah, look guys, another amazing ceiling. It's just beautiful. But yeah, I believe this is the Royal Chapel. I think these might be part of the crown jewels. Not the crown jewels, but part of them. I'll sort of show you them. The sceptre, or baton. This must be the one of the thrones. And there, guys. The actual crown and sceptre. There's what looks like a really big diamond in the top of the sceptre. I think you could only really call this the Red Room. But yeah, stunning. And another gorgeous ceiling. So I'll show you that. Yeah, absolutely stunning. Beautiful chandelier. And carpet rolled back again. But even these tiled floors are stunning. More silk damask on the walls with matching couches. See what's through this archway. Oh wow. So I think this might be the throne room. Yeah, because they're there. So yeah, I think we're in the throne room now. This would be easier if I had my selfie stick, guys, but I'll lift this up and show you. This is the throne room. So yeah, see it now. Another beautiful rug on the floor. Yeah. It was good. I enjoyed that. About 10 to 12 rooms for you to walk around, plus some of the corridors upstairs. But yeah, I enjoyed it. Hopefully when we go outside now, it stopped raining. but we don't actually know what's down here because we kind of went straight upstairs. So I'm going to take it. This is where we came in here, and we went round there and dropped my selfie stick, or the extension pole for my camera, in there. Actually, should we go and pick that up now because we're allowed it down here? Right, so in here, guys, there are lockers, and these lockers are completely free. You just need to find one that's available, which we did earlier, which is this one here, and just enter a PIN number and unlock it. I'll do that now and then pick you back up again. Okay guys, we've just left the Palace now, exiting through the gift shop as you do. Yeah, that was good. I would recommend it. If you're in Madrid, you've got a couple of hours to spare, give it a go. We both enjoyed it. Daniel's got like 4 million pictures to put on Instagram, so hopefully you'll see some of those soon. Don't forget our Instagram channel is at twoguysoneworld84. And yeah, you can follow us there, see some pictures from our trips and get some of our upcoming trip announcements. Okay guys, we haven't quite left the Palace yet, but we noticed there was this sort of lookout over Madrid, so I just wanted to show you a quick clip of it. Yeah. I imagine when it's sunny, this looks absolutely stunning. Right guys, you rejoin us at the Opera metro station, where I'm going to add on the airport ticket onto my multi-pass so that I've got it ready for later. But I just wanted to show you the process of doing that. So, I'm going to enter my card now.
Retire su tarjeta de operador.
Alright.
Take it out. Let me think it. Right, there you go.
Okay, please insert card.
Oh no, you put it the wrong way around.
Retire su tarjeta de operador.
I keep putting it in the wrong way around, sorry guys. Right, let's try that.
Retire su tarjeta de operador.
I don't think that machine's working. Let's try.
Okay, we'll try a different machine. So insert the card over here. Okay, so we now want to load this ticket, and we want a
I did see one said airport charge. Hit
cancel.
Remove your
Right,
card.
let's try again. Hopefully this helps you guys, because you know I know we're not doing this very well.
Airport extra charge.
Extra charge. There we are. Valid for use today. Accept. No, I don't need a receipt. So now all I've got to do is pay the €3. So I'm just going to do that now.
It's important to say that you must make sure that you've got enough on there to get through the gate initially. That's
Yes.
just to get out of the airport.
That's just to get out of the airport. So you need at least one journey on there to get you to the airport, and then one to get you out of the gate. Okay, so now it says remove. Since you have charged an extra airport charge, remove your ticket. Cool. So I think we're done. Okay, now we're going to. You might have seen over some of the previous videos, we've kind of enjoyed a Tinto Verano every day, which, if you don't know, is cheap red wine and Sprite. So we're going to go try and find somewhere that has a Tinto Verano and have one last Tinto Verano together before I leave for the airport. Guys, as we weren't far from it, we've come back to our favourite haunt. It'll be like the third time we've been here in 4 days, but El Corte Inglés. So I thought I'd show you where it is we go. It's right on the top floor of El Corte Inglés, but just thought we'd show you how to get there.
And there's a number of them.
Yeah, there's a number of them. So I will put in the exact location of this one so that you can find it. Because I don't know if the other ones have a food court at the top like this one does. So this El Corte Inglés is more like technology and homewares, whereas the other one is more like clothes and fashion and perfumery and stuff. So yeah, come to the lifts. I'll pick you up again when we get out of the lift in the gourmet experience Gran Via El Corte Inglés. So yeah, showed you this the other day though. There's lots of like bars and restaurants up here, but we've got a favourite bar which is down here with the sign that says "One Cocktail Baby." We love it here, so yeah, gonna have a little Tinto Verano and then head back to the hotel before I head to the airport. Hopefully they're open. Not sure. Should we sit at the front this time, Dan? Sit here? Right guys, I'm just recording this quickly while there's not too much copyright music in the background. But these are Tinto Verano, so literally it's just cheap, nasty red wine mixed with Sprite, and you put orange in it. Sometimes you'll get like lime and lemon in it. But in the summer it's really refreshing. But it's one of our favourite drinks when we're in Spain. So we just wanted an opportunity to have one last Tinto Verano together before we leave. So guys, the journey home starts. Just heading to the tube station now. It's over there we came up, wasn't it? I don't know if we can get in. I'm not sure. Yeah, we came round this corner. Yeah, so I'm heading back to the airport. Daniel's heading to his next hotel for his work stuff. There goes, first train done, second train I'm just about to catch. We'll catch a lift down to the -4th floor to go onto that hospital in Santa Sofia. Damn it, I missed that train. But the next one, I think they're like every 6 minutes. So it shouldn't take too long for it to arrive. I'm out of breath running up and downstairs. So move a bit further along the track. It's a bit cool. At least it's cool down there. It's been so hot the past few days. Yeah, playing up here along the platform. Sorry if that was a bit close to my face. But yeah, hopefully we're on our way. This is the Tribunal tube platform towards Tres Olivos. Two trains done, one to go, and then the people mover at the airport, but this one's probably going to be the busiest of them all. But yeah, I'll probably not be able to record much until I get to the airport, but I'll let you know. Right guys, I made it. Just got back to the airport. Let me just turn, hopefully you can hear me. I haven't got a mic on at the moment. I took it off when I got on the train. I've got it on, but it's off. So yeah, I've just made it back to the airport. I'm about 3 hours ahead of when I need to be here. Well, my flight leaves in 3 hours, but I want to get to the lounge and try and do some editing because I've still got to finish editing all of the videos from our Edinburgh trip. But hopefully by the time you see this, you've seen all of those. But yeah, so I'm heading up to, I think I've got to go through security here and then get on the people mover thing from here over to Terminal 4S, and then I can go in the lounge over there. But yeah, I'll take you with me. Obviously I won't be able to film through security, sorry, just getting on the escalator. But yeah, once I'm through security, I'll pick you up again and show what the lounge is like. I'm through security, I'm off the people mover, I'm now in duty free. I've literally just bought some, so you see I've got a purchase there. I've literally just bought some, I know it's Cafe Patron. Yeah, that's what I bought, which is down there. Which is XO Cafe Patron, which is espresso tequila. If you've never had it, it's fantastic. But yeah, now I am going to head into the Iberia Lounge, get comfortable and try and do some editing for a bit. But yeah, come with me. So yeah, I'll probably have to turn you off once I get through here, but I'll just take you through going into the lounge. Right, I'll just get into the lounge guys and then I'll pick you back up. This is the Iberia Lounge. It's quite a big lounge, so I've come left via the reception, but it goes all the way down there as well. So I'm just going to walk this way. Last time I was in here it was much quieter at this end, and there's still food down there as well. So yeah, hopefully you can hear me. I haven't got a mic on. I'm just walking through the lounge. But yeah, once I find a seat guys, I'll take you through what I'm going to be doing while I'm in here. Yeah, I think I'm going to go right to the end there because there's nobody there. I'll be by the fridge, but that's fine by me. Well, I might even go in there because that's like a really quiet area. Okay guys, that's the view. out over the runway. I've got approximately 2 hours and 38 minutes until I take off. So yeah, I won't bore you with multiple videos of the lounge, but I will show you the food in a minute. So as promised, I'll give you a quick overview of what the food's like. So over here on the left where that woman is, there's like sweets and crisps, popcorn, some nuts that you can just get a bowl of. And then over here you've got bottles of water, different salad items, pastas, rice, some fruit, wraps, olives, bananas, sandwiches and kiwis, some oranges, more apples, bananas all along the top there. Let's go back this way. I think this is soup in here. It's pumpkin and ginger cream. And then along here we've got creme catalana, caramel cake with pineapple, some croissants. These are mini chocolate puff pastries, donuts, and then here you've got fried cheese wontons, wild mushroom croquette, chicken and mushroom empanada, Spanish tortilla, roasted aubergine panini with mozzarella, smashed potatoes, and creamy, just sausage and creamy avocado dip. So yeah, then you've got sort of fruit juices, rolls, and a tea and coffee machine there. And then you've got a bottle here. You've got the machines like they've got in all lounges now where you can get fresh filtered cold water. I think you can fill a bottle up there as well. So just for the lactose intolerant out there, they do have lactose free milk for you to enjoy your tea and coffee. Probably not directly in the machine, but I imagine if you have a black coffee you can add the lactose free milk to it. It's a bit quieter in here now, so I can show you this, but you get a really good view of the sort of gates this side and the taxiway off to the runway. But yeah, I'll show you this is the sweets I was talking about. Sweets, marshmallows, cheese biscuits, crisps. Yeah, it's a good lounge. As I say, it goes quite a long way down there. I don't know if you can see all the way down there, but I always come down to this end when I fly out of Madrid because it's much quieter down here. And if I'm going to be doing editing or want to make some phone calls or anything, it's nice to sit in a more quiet area. So yeah, that's a quick overview of the Iberia Lounge. For those who want to know, me and Dan both use an app called Flighty, which is available on the App Store. You can probably get it from the Google Play Store as well. But we put all of our flights in that, and then we get alerts about incoming aircraft that are coming to pick us up. We get notifications about what gate the flight is departing from, and also what baggage carousel our bags will be on at the airport when we get there, if they support that information. But yeah, Flighty, it's a really good app. I'll put a link in the description for both the, well, I'll try and find one for the Play Store, but I'll definitely put one in for the Apple App Store. And yeah, it is a subscription charge. I think it's £49 a year on the App Store, but for us it's been invaluable. Right then guys, it's time to head to the gate. So we're boarding from gate S31. I have no idea where that is, but I'll find it. So yeah, I'm just coming out of the lounge now. I'm going to head over to the gate. I want to get there early because these flights are always full up, which means getting your bag in the overhead locker can be a nightmare. Just stopping to make sure I've got everything in my pockets. Yep, it's all good. So I don't know, oh hang on, let me just change hands because I've got a heavy bag in that one. It's making the camera bounce. Yeah, I don't know if I've mentioned this, but I'm getting the National Express coach home tonight because obviously we only brought one car to the airport and Dan needs to get home on Thursday, so I need to go in the coach. But I'll show you what that experience is like when we get there. Yeah, hopefully it's smooth sailing from here on out. Yeah, and this says gates, but I feel like I'm going the wrong way for my gate. from where it was. So let's see if I can find anything that says S31 is this way. Right, gates says this way. That's S21 to 24. So where's S? That way, I'm guessing. Let's see what that says. We'll go back round. No, I don't want a VAT refund. Flight connections. No, I don't need a flight connection. I think it's round to the right. That was kind of the general. Ah, yeah. S25. S25 to S50 and I'm S31. Yeah, I've got lost in this airport before. Last time I came with Dan and I flew back by myself, it took me like 45 minutes to find the lounge. It's hidden in duty free, by the way. So now I just need to get to S31. So I'm hopeful I'm one of the first people here. I can just get on the plane. S31. Here we are. So I'm going to go and stand by the Group 1 entrance because I'm not messing around. Zero, groups 2 and 3. And this looks like group 1. So I'll cut the video there, guys, and I'll pick you up when I'm on a plane.
Space for the large bags and the wheelie bags, and if we could put the smaller items underneath the seat in front of you until all the customers have boarded. Thank you so much.
Get as much of the larger luggage in the overhead as possible and the rest under the seats. I'm not sure how much I'll be able to film because obviously there's somebody sat behind me and somebody I don't know sat to my right, so I don't want to impinge their privacy if I can help it, but I will just show you outside the window. I will try and record a time-lapse video of the takeoff and insert that after this. If I can't record too much on the flight, I'll just pick you up at Heathrow. It's going to be a bit of a mad dash once we get to Heathrow because I've got like 50 minutes to get from the plane through security and to my National Express coach. So let's hope I can make it. So right guys, hopefully you can hear me. I've got the noise cancelling on and the mic moved a little bit closer to my mouth just because I think when I tried to film on the way out it was like really muffled. So hopefully this works. Just had a really nice meal on the flight. It was a beef and Guinness stew. Oh, I think there was just an accident in the galley. So yeah, we're about half an hour into the flight now. Apparently we're landing in Heathrow about 15 minutes early, so that's good. It gives me less to worry about my coach connection. Yeah, it's been a really smooth flight so far. I'll probably pick you up just before we come into land. There's not a lot going to happen between now and then. And give you a quick rundown of the flight from now until then and the approach into London. Okay guys, just one last update before we come into land. We're about 15 minutes ahead of schedule, so that's pretty good. Sorry, my ears popped then and I was trying to swallow to clear it. Yeah, so we're a bit ahead of schedule. Hopefully we get a nice easy gate assigned when we arrive and I don't have to get too far from there to security, but landing early does buy me some extra time on the ground to get to my coach home, so hopefully I can pick up a snack and a drink before boarding the coach. It's been a great flight, the crew have been amazing. Karen, the in-flight manager, lovely, she's taken care of me the whole time. Came over and introduced herself, shook my hand. Yeah, it's been amazing. This is why I love British Airways. I know they don't always get it right, but when they do, the service is amazing, the staff are incredible, and yeah, I will carry on flying British Airways for many years to come. When we go on the ground, what I'll do is I'll try and pick you up as soon as I can inside the terminal before security, and then obviously I'll take you straight through with me from security to the coach so you can see all of that, and then my onward journey from when I get back down to the south coast to home. Probably close out the video once I get home and then go straight to bed because I've got to go to work tomorrow. Right guys, I'm in the terminal. Well, I'm not. We stopped at the B gates, so now I've got to get another bloody people mover from here over to the A gates where I can then go through security and catch my coach. I'm going to be walking quite quick because I'm going to be out of breath, so I'm not going to take you the whole way through, but once we get to the people mover and off the other side, I know how much time I've got and I'll pick you up again. So yeah, talk to you soon. I've made it to the Heathrow terminal mover thing, and the next train's just arriving.
Please have your travel documents ready for inspection. Thank you for treating our colleagues with respect.
So just gotta wait for everyone to get off the other side and then we can get on. Nobody else is down here yet, so we might just go straight through, hopefully. So wait to get on. Yes, if you've never done this before, you land at the C gates, B gates, you have to get on this inter-terminal train to take you back over to the A gates where you can go through security. So now everyone's got off, the doors will open this side and then we can get on. Oh, that one wasn't stopping here obviously. Right guys, made it to the A gates, now it's straight up and through security. Come up this escalator, up the next one, and then you should be there. It's just over there, see? I've got no baggage to pick up, it's literally just what I've got on me, and let's go. Second escalator. Right, I'm through. That was easy peasy. I've literally now got like 50 minutes till my coach, so once I get out the front of the terminal, I'm going to probably nip into M&S or W.H. Smith's, pick up some snacks and chocolate and drink for the coach, and then yeah, head to the coach stop, chill out there for a bit. It's probably going to be a bit cooler, I'm quite warm now, and yeah, just make my way home. I'll talk to you from the coach. I've got my snacks, now I'm just heading outside, so I need to figure out how I get over to where the coach stations are. I need to figure out how I get out. There seems to be lifts, but I don't know how I get out. I don't usually catch the tube, so I don't the coach, so I've got no idea where I'm going. Trains. How do I get out to the bus stop? Do I need to go down? So terminal parking, bus stops. Ah, there we go. I can get through there. Right. So there we are. Bus stops 1 to 13, 31. And I think I'm 11 to 15. So let's get out here. I'm going to try and figure out where I need to be. Hopefully there'll be other National Express buses that will give me a clue. But I think it said, yeah, so there's one there. I'm just wondering if that's mine ready to go. Let's go and figure this out. So I'm looking for the Portsmouth Harbour coach. So it's going to be one of these. Hopefully. So that's going to Wolverhampton, so it's not that one. Where's this one going? And this one's going to Gatwick Airport, I think. So that's not mine either. So I guess we just need to wait now to see when one arrives. Okay guys, my coach is just arriving. It's there, 030. It's not a National Express coach, so I'm hoping it's the right one. But yeah, let's go and find out. He would stop at the last stop, wouldn't he? But yeah, hopefully this is my coach.
Oh yeah, you okay? You're going to Portsmouth, what, the hard or the uni?
The hard.
The hard, yeah? No worries, just this one?
Just that one, buddy.
Lovely, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, you okay?
Right guys, let's get on the coach. Right guys, I'm home. Well, that was a long journey, but as much as I never want to catch a National Express coach again in my life, it was an easy, simple, straightforward way of getting from Heathrow back down onto the south coast. I think in total I paid like £15 something for the ticket. I will show you either down in the comments or I'll put something on the bottom of the screen that says what it cost me to get back. It's nice being home. It's not so great coming home to an empty house. The dogs aren't here, they're still at nanny daycare. Dan's obviously not here, he's still in Madrid, so I'm home all on my own. So I'm going to go upstairs, unpack my case, jump in the shower and then get straight into bed. I'm back to work tomorrow bright and early at 7:30. So yeah, thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this vlog. If you did, please consider liking and subscribing. We'd really appreciate it. And hopefully, if I've done this right, there should be some bonus content after this, just before the end of the video. A quick room tour of the hotel Dan went to after I left him. Thanks guys, see you next time, bye.
So I've made it to the next hotel where I'm going to be staying for the next 3 nights. As you would have seen, me and Adam have been here for a long weekend. We took advantage of that whilst I need to be here for work. So we previously stayed at the Radisson Red. I'm now staying at the Motel 1, just 5-minute walk, if that, from Plaza de España, so not too far from the centre of Madrid. So that's quite near the Palace and Gran Via, etc. So quite a nice central location. So I'm going to give you a quick room tour, and I'm going to start off in the bathroom. So it's a quite decent size, to be fair. Nice big size. Nice big mirror there on the wall. Hello everyone. Plenty of counter space, because there's nothing worse when you go to a hotel and the bathrooms have got hardly anywhere to put all your toiletries, etc. Some tissue, spare toilet roll, nice decent shower there. Towels, I wonder what the shower gel is, let's have a look. 100% organic mint, so that's definitely going to tingle in the morning, that's for sure. So that's the bathroom, plenty of space. Oh, hairdryer down there, that's handy. So just going through into the main bedroom area. So I was told that I've been upgraded to a superior room. I'm not sure what makes it superior, but it is a decent size, to be fair. So I've got air conditioning unit on the wall there. Got your comfy chair in the corner. Telephone. I do like that wallpaper, to be fair, that's quite nice. So I've got a wardrobe there with slidey doors. What's in this cupboard here? Oh, so that's a fridge, that'd be handy for some water later. Some more storage here. Got a safe, that's very handy. More storage. Hanging space just there. That's very nice. Another big mirror. Hello everyone. TV on the wall. Somewhere to put your suitcase. Desk with some reading material. Chair. Another mirror. It's not the best view, I will be honest, but I'm not here for the view. But let's have a quick look. It's not too bad. It will do. It will do. It's only for the next few nights. But yeah, overall I'm quite impressed. It's clean, it's tidy, the bed looks comfy. What more do you want?